This is a move-out report for 8700 Harwich Avenue. Today is August 28th, 2013. We never had much luck with these floors in this area, and this is starting to break even a little bit more. This is not tenant responsible. The carpets have been cleaned. We do have what seems to be a burn mark in the living room. I don't know how well you could tell these walls, but they definitely are dingy in certain areas. In the living room, they're not as dingy as much as other areas, but they did try to do some touch-up, as you can probably see by the colors of light and dark. Some more touch-up down there. This particular wall is a little dingier than the rest. And as we can see, the tenants attempted to do some type of painting in this room as well. The flooring here, what looks like to be affected by some chairs and a table. You can see where these marks are, which can be cleaned, but there are impressions inside of each one of these marks. We could clean the marks, but ultimately, if we were to replace the flooring in here, we may need to do a much larger job because we already have black tile, laminate wood, carpet, gray tile, more different type of wood, and a different type of tile. We already have 5 different types of materials out here, and I would be hesitant to replace this again with more laminate wood, as I think tile is a much sturdier product. I would love to see the tile flow from the kitchen to the dining room area. This is the paint that was used, Navajo White. This was a paint that was actually left here from June of 2011, and it unfortunately caused more problems than solutions. The kitchen is relatively clean. The grout marks are a little bit dirtier than probably what they should be, especially when you compare them to up here, where there is no activity, but I believe that might have been the condition when they moved in. The house is clean. I would like to do another cleaning to it. Going upstairs, if we take a look at this handguard, you can tell it's definitely used quite often. Going into the den, once again we're looking at some obvious touch-up areas. Do need to replace the what's that called? There's some more touch-up areas. Caulking around the bathtub need to be replaced. Going into this bedroom, which is probably the worst, this is not the master. You can tell there are some distinctive color differences in here. In addition, there seems to be some cigarette burn holes for what seems to be an outline of a bed. I would say that the bed would be the right-hand side brown, darker brown area, with the cigarette burns being close to a nightstand. Going into the master bedroom, nothing terribly special. The bathroom is okay. As you can see by the floor, the pan of the floor, it hasn't really been cleaned. It also needs to be recocked as well. And I do recommend that we possibly spray paint that area as well. And looking out into the backyard area, seems to be okay. Except for the 10,000 cigarette butts that are right out here. Oh, and a bunch more over here. And a bunch more over here. All right, this concludes this report. Thank you.